For the last few weeks, Republic TV has been unrelenting in its coverage of the Sushant Singh Rajput's death mystery. In the course of our investigation, we believe some uncomfortable details have been hidden. And in the last few days, we've brought so many details. And today, Republic TV, through a sting operation of Sushant Singh's trainer, Sami Ahmed, brings you the details of how there may have been a conspiracy angle involved. For the first time on television, a confirmation that Sushant Singh Rajput was administered psychotropic drugs, much against his wishes. This is the sting operation carried out by Alisha Nair of Republic Media Network.
You being with Sushant, like ये तो off record I'm not writing it, but you being with Sushant, how is he और ये मतलब depression को लेकर?
No, things were pretty different actually when he started being with Rhea.
ये मतलब जो आ रहा है.
First को उसने in fact call भी किया था मुझे 1st June, just like 2 weeks before he committed suicide. Because I lost my mom on the 29th of May.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so he called me because he got to know. He's talking to me about it and he told me, bro, if at all you need anything or whatsoever, take care of your father and घर पे आ जाए, ये कर ले वो कर ले. So he was very close to me and my mom. But after 2 weeks I got to know कि इसका ये हो गया मतलब.
I know, that was very shocking. I तो love his film वो छिछोरे वाला, छिछोरे और MS धोनी.
नहीं वो बहुत मेहनती था पता है. I don't know whether you have seen my transformation of Sushant.
देखा मैंने आपके वीडियोस देखे हैं.
तो उसमें तो actually people
का भी देखा मैंने.
लोग मतलब सामने से मैं बता रहा हूँ. The PR team for Apta, I'm saying a lot of other movies as well. They couldn't believe that Sushant chocolate ice cream सब खाने के बाद भी उसकी body बन रही थी. That is what I'm saying. It's a holistic approach. That's the only reason Sushant used to train with me.
एकदम मतलब वो जैसे दिखता था वैसे ही है क्या?
हाँ.
तो मैंने like कुछ ऐसे फिल्म स्टार्स हैं जिनको मिलने के लिए मैंने बहुत मतलब एक जॉन अब्राहम फॉर श्योर. He was the first and last love वाला इंसान है वो मेरा. फिर हाँ MS धोनी से सुशांत वाज लाइक ओके वेरी चॉकलेट बॉय. तो वैसे तो मुंबई आना हुआ था लाइक पहले भी मैं कुछ 1.5 साल पहले आई थी यहाँ पर. बट देन फिर अगेन ना फैमिली फंक्शंस वो अटेंड करके. बट देन अगेन फिर वो एक्साइटमेंट होती है ना जब तुम मुंबई आते हो लाइक किसी से मिलो ये बोलो तो. बट नाउ व्हेन आई गॉट टू नो अबाउट दिस कि ऐसा है करके सो दैट वाज लाइक वेरी शॉकिंग.
एवरीवन इज इन अ शॉक एक्चुअली.
डिप्रेशन मेडिकल कंडीशन क्या आता है.
See, that is what I'm saying ना. Like लोगों को यहाँ पे पता भी नहीं है कि the medication also what the doctor was giving. You know, but before giving the medication, did he do any kind of counseling session with Sushant? You need to do counseling therapies as well. If the doctor himself didn't know about the counseling session, didn't know about the root cause for his depression, then how can you prescribe him a medicine?
So you used to prescribe him some medicine, but
वो मेरे थ्रू होता नहीं था ना actually because Rhea never used to allow me to get into that.
तो मतलब रिया के बारे में जो पिक्चर करे वो सच है.
हाँ मैं एक्चुअली वो बोल रहा हूँ आपको because सुशांत even I told सुशांत कि you shouldn't take these medications. सुशांत कभी लेता भी नहीं था.
तो रिया देती थी.
Yeah.
This woman has actually मतलब based. Now she's asking for an investigation. तुम क्या investigation मांग रहे हो भाई?
हाँ एक्चुअली वो खुद उसने खुद एक पता नहीं वो कुछ एक और शायद शी इज ऑल्सो गोना बी डूइंग समथिंग. आई डोंट नो क्या करे या ना करे. तो कर्मा इट्स गोना हिट यू बैक. इफ यू हैव डन समथिंग रॉन्ग देन इट्स गोना कम यू बैक फॉर श्योर.
Very true. So one need to counsel.
That was the sting operation carried out by Republic TV's Alisha Nair. I also have Shravan Sen and Prakash Singh tracking the story very closely from Delhi and from Patna to Delhi once again. Prakash is in Delhi. But first up, let me go across and introduce our panelist Swapnil Kothari, advocate joining us live from Mumbai this evening. Vikas Singh, the former DGP of Uttar Pradesh, live with us on the show. Both of them have watched the sting. And I also have Dr. Pankaj Kumar, who's a psychiatrist. But first I'd like to go across to Shravan, who's tracking the story closely. That sting operation, Shravan, in that sting operation, Sami Ahmed spoke to Sushant Singh Rajput 2 weeks before he died. And he mentions that Sushant told me he did not want to take the medicines. doctors may not have been consulted, but Rhea was forcibly giving it to him? Or is that what he mentions clearly that's established in this sting operation now, Shravan?
Well, Niranjan, if you just permit, I would just like to put across the background as to why were we tracking down this person called Sami Ahmed, because that becomes extremely crucial, because we're talking about Sushant Singh Rajput's personal trainer. In fact, he was contracted for carrying out his training, and he was doing the training till about March, and he had a conversation with Sushant Singh Rajput sometime in the month of May, and thereafter in June too. Now, what's very important to point out here is that with regards to whatever the actor was eating or what he was supposed to, be it its protein intake or anything else, everything was monitored by Sami Ahmed. And there was no other trader that Sushant was going to. What Sami also tries to point out here is that he was certainly in a good physical condition when he basically talks about his ability to carry out intense training. That in itself is the first big takeaway. So when we were actually trying to find out details of it, as to how we would carry out this entire operation, we tried to find out who exactly was Sushant speaking to in terms of his training and all of that. And that's when we came across this person called Sami Ahmed and the close contact that he had with Sushant Singh Rajput. Now, some big takeaways from this entire sting operation that's been carried out by my colleague Alisha, where he's making this one big point that he was certainly in a good physical condition. Second point that he's saying that he had made it absolutely clear that he doesn't need any sort of medication. In fact, the actor himself did not want to take any sort of medication, but it was rather Rhea who used to administer those medicines. The nature of medicines that are not known at this point in time, and that perhaps brings in the role of Mumbai police. Did they actually look into this entire aspect, that what sort of medicines were given to him? And more importantly, when Sami says that there were no counseling sessions that were done, juxtapose this with the allegations that are now being leveled by the family members, Niranjan.
Shravan, second aspect, and that's the more striking aspect. Now, so far, Rhea Chakrabarti, who once, I think it was 16th of July, said that she's open to a CBI investigation. Today says that she doesn't even want the Bihar police investigation. I mean, obviously she knows that she's in trouble, and she's also in trouble because what the family claimed about that loot from Sushant's account, there is proof of that, and Prakash has the details of that loot. The financial angle, I want to go across to our panelists after Prakash's exclusive details of how much of loot took place, and those details are in Prakash's documents. Prakash, take us through what you found out, and we'll also show the documents of the loot.
Well, Niranjan, this is an organized loot and a well-planned loot. The documents I have is the bank statement of Sushant Singh Rajput, and apparently I would like to show you here that the nominee name is Priyanka Singh, Sushant's sister. And despite that, how on earth was Rhea Chakrabarti, her brother, her family members were using this account? And they were on multiple occasions for the past 1 year or so. There were transactions and withdrawal to the tune of 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs, 8 lakhs, 1 crore. And for Rhea's parlor, Saubik's hotel and tuition fees, and and there is a person called Samuel who is withdrawing 5 lakh rupees always, and that goes to show that, and surprisingly, tuition fees of Saubik. Can you believe it, Niranjan? This is an organized loot happening, and this is the makeup for Rhea. Imagine the way he was being looted all this while, and the case of mental depression, mental condition deteriorating was put up, and the narrative was set up that he was not in sound health, and he was overdosed with drugs and medicine. That goes to show that he was not keeping well, and Rhea Chakrabarti was controlling his finances, and had put her own men to control the finances, and had removed all the old staffs of Sushant Singh Rajput very cleverly with a purpose. And when she got to know that Sushant Singh Rajput is now bankrupt, she started blackmailing him. And over a period of time, Sushant must have known that he's caught in a web of Riya Chakravarti and he cannot do anything. And as it is alleged by father that Sushant's bank account when he died was left with only 2 crore 36 lakh rupees for an actor who earned more than 55 crore rupees. And the family has alleged that 15 crore rupees were siphoned off for a period of 1 year. So he was pushed to the brink, pushed to the wall, allegedly to commit suicide, as it is mentioned in the FIR by his father KK Singh. Now the question is, Mumbai police is not interrogating an investigation on the angle of financial fraud. Now that Republic TV has unearthed these documents, will the Mumbai police question Riya Chakravarti on the ground of financial fraud? And now that the ED has come into picture, hopefully some action will be taken.
Prakash, stay with me because I want to take that question to Vikram Singh, former DGP of Uttar Pradesh, joining us on the broadcast. Mr. Vikram Singh, Republic TV has been breaking down the Sushant conspiracy for the last 46 days, sir. Today, what the family has been saying all along, point number 1, that Riya administered psychotropic drugs to Sushant has been proven in the sting operation. Point number 2, of the bank balance of the organized loot of Sushant Singh Rajput, also proven by Republic TV's Prakash Singh. Shravan, Prakash and Alisha have broken that story and exposed the Mumbai police completely. If you were the DGP of Maharashtra, what would you do, Mr. Vikram Singh, today?
I would immediately hand over the investigation to the CBI because the credibility of the investigators has taken such a beating that it is not possible to redeem it. These are very sensational pieces of evidence that you have been able to bring in public knowledge, and congratulations to you, your reporters and Republic TV. Obviously, there is a very manipulative lady behind all the financial siphoning off of the funds of late Sushant Singh, and also administration of drugs shows a very sinister game plan to eliminate him. Whether it was a psychotropic substance, whether it was a substance to vitiate his sense of judgment and erode his sense of focus and clear decision making, that is of course a matter of investigation. But the type of investigation that we are following and the resolute determination of Mumbai powers that be of not handing over this investigation to the CBI is also inexplicable in the light of these two sensational disclosures. These two are game changers, and I do hope that the training and the morality to which the police is committed to get to the bottom of this investigation, they would incorporate it in the investigation. Yes, please.
I'm sorry, Mr. Vikram Singh, I completely agree with you, but I'm sorry to tell you, even though we are in Mumbai right now, the credibility of the Mumbai police has taken. I'll tell you why. On day 1, they called it a suicide. Swapnil, didn't they call it a suicide on day 1? On day 1, they called it a suicide. Swapnil, you've been asking questions of the Mumbai police for the last few weeks. Swapnil, what's going on in your mind when you look at all these details of the financial transactions, the loot, and that sting operation where the trainer says that Riya administered medicines much against doctor's consultation? There was no consultation, he says. Swapnil.
You guys need to be recruited by the Mumbai police more than what the people have that they have right now at the moment. What I'm looking at is that this Riya Chakraborty clearly planned her entry into this man's life, and then ensured that he's drained off his money completely. Now, I'm glad that the ED is going to step in, because this amounts to, nothing but money laundering, because you set up fake companies, people are directors with your brothers, etc. And then one can see from the Kotak Mahindra bank statement as to how the money is being taken off directly. There is no indirect usage. It's just that even though the nominee is Sushant's sister, these people are using the funds through IMPS transactions, NEFT, whatever it is. And, with gay abandon, in fact. Now, coming to the money laundering aspect, it is very clear that you've set up companies. You guys are directors. You have the registered office at some Navi Mumbai flat, which is owned by your father. And what is the meaning of money laundering? Basically, it's placing the dirty money into the system. Then it's concealing the source of the money by entering into a series of transactions, and then integrating it into the main system by making it white completely, as if there was no blackness at all in the money. And in fact, I'm glad that what the amendment in July 2019 has done is that as a result of any criminal activity, if you obtain money, then that also amounts to laundering. Now, what is the criminal activity here? Administering drugs to a person against his wishes or without his knowledge, or even with his knowledge, but he's benumbed it to such an extent that he doesn't even know. They don't even have a doctor's prescription. So our entire idea was to benumb this man, to control this man's brain in such a way that this man is not in a position to make any rational judgment as to where his money is going or who's handling the fund. So this is something which is very, very crucial.
Swapnil.
Now, I'm glad that this can also turn into murder rather than, taking from abetment of suicide
Swapnil.
to murder. Yeah, Niranjan, go ahead.
Yeah. Swapnil, I want to bring in Dr. Pankaj Kumar because he's been sitting patiently. I want to ask him because he's a psychiatrist. Dr. Pankaj Kumar, I don't know whether you heard Sami Ahmed, the trainer, tell Alisha Nair of Republic that Riya gave him the medicines even though Sushant Singh Rajput did not want to take the medicines. And he also mentions that doctors were not even consulted. That's what he's saying in that sting. Dr. Pankaj Kumar, psychotropic drugs. What do you make of it, sir?
This is very surprising to me as a doctor, as a psychiatrist, because as per Mental Health Act 2017, no one can be prescribed medicines against their will. This is a act which is gazetted and which has to be followed in every psychiatric case. This is a law which is prescribed in India, latest law in mental health, and which has to be prescribed to everybody. No one can give any psychotropic medicine or any psychiatric medicine to any patient against their will if they have capacity to decide for themselves. So that is, I am not a psychiatrist who has seen the case, but it is very surprising to me, and it should not be the case. If it is the case, then this is something which is against law and it should be taken care accordingly. So no one can be given medicine against their wish or against their will. If the person have a capacity to decide for themselves what's wrong and right for them. Even if patient is seriously ill and patient have a capacity to decide for themselves, nobody in this earth can force them to take medicine if they don't want to take it. This is what law says. This is what law tells us. So this is very alarming and very surprising and shocking also to me to know as a doctor if this has happened, what you are saying.
Dr. Pankaj Kumar, Vikram Singh and Swapnil Kotari, if the Mumbai police is watching, and I'm sure they are, and if they're watching all of this and still they are not convinced of a criminal angle in this and are blindly calling it suicide, and they have been for the last 46 days, if this is injustice, then I don't know what is. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us on the biggest story tonight. I'm taking a short break at this point, coming back and playing those sting tapes again. Stay tuned.